Okay, so we just got back from Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and there seems to be some discourse online and in certain threads in regards to the true villain of the film, because I keep seeing people refer to Proxima Caesar as the villain, as the big bad guy. And to be quite honest, I do not see Proxima Caesar as the bad guy. I'm going to do a separate video about Proxima Caesar as to why I actually think that he might have low key been the actual true hero. But in regards to the villain of the film is definitely Nova and the remaining humans that live in bunkers secluded from the rest of the world. Funny enough, the Fallout series just literally came out, and it was fantastic. But in Fallout, you have this organization that's known as the Enclave. The Enclave is essentially this political body where when the entire nation went to shit, the government went underground in bunkers and essentially became the Enclave. And they watched as the wasteland just spiraled into chaos. And they ran experiments and they plotted for their eventual return and overall takeover. And you see them in episode 1 of the show. It's the place that the Doctor escapes from. That's an Enclave base. Like, they look as though they literally just stepped out of today's world, because for them they were able to maintain their environments and their bunkers in a way that they not only had technology from the past, they're also doing enough experiments to make sure that they maintained a edge over organizations such as the Brotherhood of Steel or the Institute, or shit, I would even say even Voltec. But the humans in this really did remind me of the Enclave. And May was essentially an Enclave agent, where she and her father or her little group were Enclave agents sent out into the wasteland, which is the world that the apes inhabit. And their job was to go and get this piece of technology from a bunker. And then get this piece of technology from a vault and then take that vault tech and return it back to the Enclave so that they can activate some old piece of Golden Age machinery, allowing them to basically complete whatever nefarious objective that they're essentially up to, which is usually world domination. And it's one of those things where her clan, when they left, they died. As a result, she was kind of thrusted into this really dangerous environment where she had to survive, but she did not have survival skills, which is why she stuck so close to the Falcon clan and why she stuck so close to Noah. Now, I would say going into this, her view of apes is prejudice, because the humans that are left are the most extreme versions of the humans that remained on the planet. And what I mean by that is, in War for the Planet of the Apes, you had the Colonel. And the Colonel was completely no nonsense, absolutely fucking despised the apes. And he blamed the apes for them losing their ability to speak, for humanity now being on the decline and the collapse of their civilization. When in truth, humans were always the problem. Humans created the virus, humans infected themselves, humans ended up destroying themselves, then they went to war with each other and destroyed each other, and then the ones that were left went to war with the ones that were left, and they just kept on spiraling until they didn't have anything left. But the Colonel needed someone to blame. And you can't blame humans, even though humans are the ones that created the mess. You have to blame the people that are essentially benefiting from the mess that you created. And the people that were benefiting were the apes. Now, going through that, following that through line, you could say that the people that still exist today are remnants of those extremists that existed 300 years ago during the Colonel's time, where they were able to basically completely seclude themselves and lock down and keep themselves away from the infection that was just ravaging the surface by having this zero tolerance policy of going to the surface and interacting with the outside world. Now, I know a lot of people are going to ask, like, how exactly are these humans essentially immune? Genetics. The same way in which the Colonel and all those human soldiers were immune to the first virus, it stands to reason that there was a portion of humanity that would just be completely immune from the virus itself and any type of mutation that that virus may end up having in some way, shape, or form. Well, what disease is that? There's a disease out there that there's a portion of humans living today that are completely immune to it because their ancestors lived through the Black Death. And as a result of that, they have antibodies and other things inside of their bodies that literally protect them from that specific disease. But jumping back to war, we are very much told that the villain is Proxima Caesar. And I'm gonna do a complete different video about Proxima Caesar and why I don't think he's a villain. But when you start looking at the actions of humans, you begin to realize that humans are still the major threat for the world and for the apes. They are still the main villains of this film. Because the idea is, oh, we need essentially this thing so that we can gain access to the satellites, so that we can talk to other people. But here's the thing, why are we talking to other people? Why is that the major thing? Unless you need to talk to other people in order to organize. You need to talk to other people so that you can do trade, so that you're not diluting your genetic pool by having people inside your bunker continuously sleep with each other for another 100 years, so that you can organize some form of fixing the cure. Because it does seem as though that location that she's in has the ability to essentially create some level of a cure. So you're contacting other science institutions and other areas that have basically secluded themselves from the world in an attempt to basically fix the world and revert it to back to what it was before. And that was initially her reason for going on this mission and getting into the bunker, because she literally, there's this really really great scene in my opinion where they are in the bunker and the three apes find the books, and as they're flipping through the books they see the apes in cages and they see the other animals in cages, and Noah asks an important question where he's like, you know, you want to fix the world, but do you want to fix the world so that it goes back to the way it was, or do you want to fix the world so that it allows both apes and humans to live together side by side? If he had asked that question to her at the beginning of the film, she'd probably said, fuck you, I'm sending the world back to the way it was before, where apes are in cages and you guys can't speak and you're not smart, and humans are dominant again. But by the end of the film, she's conflicted. That confliction does not exist for the other humans that are inside the bunker. Like I said, those humans that are in the bunker are the most extreme humans. They are the ones that see the apes as a threat. They're the ones that see the apes as the ones that usurped their control and, as Halo would put it, the mantle of responsibility. They are the ones that they need to destroy in order to reclaim what it is that they've lost. So for the humans, releasing another disease that would make the apes stupid and basically return intelligence to the other humans that live feral would be in their best interest. How's that going to go over with the Falcon clan? Because we definitely see that Noah has taken, he's basically become an elder or the leader of the clan. It's the mantle of responsibility has passed over to him, since he's the one who went and claimed and saved his clan and returned them back home again. And he's also learned a lot from both Proximus and his journey, that he started to apply all of these new things to his clan, such as the fact that they started stargazing and showing her the woman, he's the ape that he's interested in, the planets and things along those lines. So it shows that the apes are smart enough for this really really rapid advancement if the knowledge and the technology is there. If humans push the issue, we're just going to lead to another war. And I really feel as though this is going to be the war that tips them over completely and ends in the timeline from the original Apes films, where humans are just dumb. There are no smart humans. The only smart humans is the one that fell from space. That's it. All the other humans, idiots. We're probably going to end up in that direction. And it's really going to be interesting to see what direction they actually choose to take for the next few films, because I know that they said that they're working on a trilogy, and I'm really really excited to see what exactly is done, because there really is the chance to bring back Freya Allen as May and have her either be the reluctant ally for the apes, as she kind of sees that there's a reason to save them and not just absolutely destroy them. But at the exact same time, there really is a chance to make her the bane of humanity, which is in the attempt to basically fix the world. She sides with the apes, and she's the domino that just ends up destroying any chance for humans to basically make or mount some form of a comeback. But let me know what you guys think about Planet of the Apes. Comment down below if you've seen the movie, or if you just like had a in general question, because like I said, there's a bunch of things rattling around up here in regards to the film that I thought were really, really well done. But you know me, I like talking about that type of stuff, and I like talking to you guys about it. Comment down below, let me know, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.